So once you did the cupping, did you right away kind of implement that back into how you were roasting, or were you into roasting at this time when you went and cupped
Not at
first?
all. I did it for fun. I did it to
Okay,
be
gotcha.
educated as I kept kind of like pulling at this thread that was pulling me towards specialty coffee and just getting more and
Okay,
more interested in it, more and more research. Like, holy crap, they pick each coffee bean when they're right. Like learning those types of,
right.
tidbits of information that
So
you,
you were cupping before you started roasting.
yeah. But I
Okay,
did not understand and fully comprehend like how it was used in, congruence to roasting, how crucial
right,
it was until I went to
sure,
go do my little like training with Clutch Coffee. And I was like, oh, because this is what happens when you learn on your own. You just sort of learn things and pull what you can and try to make it make sense. But if you
right,
have no real mentor kind of like connecting the dots for you, it's really hard. And then maybe you've already at that point, because you've had no mentor or you have no real experience, you're just doing it on your own at your own pace at your own time. Now you're like developing sort of like quote unquote bad habits or
right,
habits that are hard to break because you just didn't have a good example. And you're not really seeing the bigger picture. You have this very micro understanding of coffee, which I would argue is like my world is still very micro because
right,
I just roast at home. But the fact that I got to go train at Clatch and to see what that was like, that was amazing. So then I got to see like, okay, the cup is really influencing what I'm doing at the roaster, and really validated that feeling of betrayal that I was feeling back in the day when I first learned this, like, oh, the Bible's not true here. The coffee Bible's not really true all the time.
right,
And so it's okay to do other things,
for
you know,
sure.
to follow my own taste buds. Um, so yeah, that just really validated all of that stuff. And I was like, holy crap. And that's when I really started to have a better understanding between what I'm doing at the cupping table and then what I'm doing at the roaster. And then back and forth until I get what I want in the cup.
Right.
So, and that was really recent. That was like 2 years ago.
Okay, gotcha.